Alright, so it's been 6 years since we last had a Safdie project, but this year they split into two, so we got two Safdie films. And that brings their filmography up to a total number of 8, and you know what, fuck it, that's enough for a tier list. Starting with A Pleasure of Being Robbed. Now this is only directed by Josh, so it's not them as a unit just yet, but we do see the elements of what we later see in their movies, you know, the realistic talking, the grittiness of life, and their shaky camera movement. The only problem is it has all these things, but it doesn't know what to do with it. And you get that impression because the film doesn't really achieve anything, doesn't say anything, doesn't do anything with the tools that it has. I want to put that into the D tier. Daddy Longlegs, the first Safdie brother unit film, starring Ronald Bronstein as the main character. He's a bit of an arsehole character, this Lenny, distant father figure, but he is endearing in his own way. The film starts off pretty good, but unfortunately the film does become a bit of a dragger. And look, I do like Daddy Longlegs, but it's just okay. Alright, Lenny Cooke. Now this is actually a documentary, but since the Safdie style is quite documentary-esque anyway, this sort of just seamlessly merged with the rest. Lenny Cooke is good. It's a good film. You do feel bad for Lenny Cooke, and it is a cautionary tale on how you shouldn't waste your own talent. So I feel like the film is quite important in that regard. There's also other good scenes like the LeBron scene, but there's not that much insight of to why he failed or how good he really was. Lenny Cooke is definitely good. It's definitely not a bad documentary, but is held back for being something great. Heaven knows what. Now, this is an improvement on everything else they've done up to this point. The Safdie brothers love realism, and their goal here is to depict this abhorrent lifestyle of addiction. And it's safe to say that they do achieve this goal, so much so it feels less a film and more a documentary. For me, it just lacks that unique quality about it. It doesn't have its own soundtrack. Look, it's definitely a good film. It just probably hits harder with other people than it would with me, and I can't say I'm in a massive rush to re-watch it. A B tier, but you know, it's like a B plus. Good Time. Now, Good Time is what really put them on the map. And I rewatched Good Time. I remember I watched it the first time, and it was kind of unlike anything I'd seen before, which is why I probably didn't like it. But then I rewatched it recently, and then I rewatched it again, and this film is fucking amazing. It puts you in the experience of this fucked up night Connie is having. Robert Pattinson, by the way, is unbelievable. Ray's monologue in it is incredible. The ending of it is amazing. To be honest, I don't know why I'm not putting it in a C. I just don't think it has that level of depth that could push it up to an S tier. Uncut Gems, hopefully not their last unit film. Easily an S tier. The main character. I'm a big character person, and the character of Howard, played by Adam Sandler, is one of my favorite castings of all time. He plays it perfectly, even to the bit where he starts breaking down, sobbing like a little bitch. It has everything that Good Time has and that level of depth. It's got Howard and a bit more about his life, where you see his relationship with his kids and his wife. Julia Fox in this film as well. I mean, her alone brings this up to an S tier. I mean, this film, when I first watched it, was like something I'd never seen before. I just was in this rush with this guy. When a film makes you feel what the character is feeling, you know it's doing a great job. The way they even intertwined their Kevin Garnett real life games is genius. What else do I like? I know there's more. Oh my word, and the ending. I mean, the ending. People say perfect doesn't exist, but this ending is perfect. Yeah, it's, as I said, easy S tier. All right, so we've seen a progressive getting better with each film so far. But The Smashing Machine, even though directed by only Benny, is still below, I put it below Lenny Cooke, to be honest. So it's in the B tier. Definitely not a bad film. Definitely good. It's nothing that unique. Credit to Benny. He is basing it on a real life documentary, so there's only so creative he can get. It doesn't feel like I needed to watch this film. I'd rather see Benny do a film version of the Lenny Cooke documentary. That would have been cool. So yeah, Smash Machine is not great, but it's definitely good, and I'm still excited for future Benny projects. Marty Supreme, directed by Josh Safdie. The one you've all been waiting for. I feel like it's the one that's kind of blowing people's minds right now. I don't know if you can tell by the way I was bloody splurging all over the place over Uncut Gems. Probably going to assume I'm not going to put it above, and you'd be right. However, 100% an S tier film. I can't really find a fault with this film. It's just the fact that I feel Uncut Gems is a more perfect film. The ending of Marty Supreme is predictable, but it's still fucking good. Probably the best soundtrack I've heard in a long time. The opening scene with the sperm. The honey scene. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what about it was amazing. The dog scene. Marty Supreme just has so many masterfully crafted scenes. It is breathtaking. Again, I'm not going to be saying what is lacking. I don't think it's lacking anything. I just think Uncut Gems is better. But Marty Supreme, S tier film. Timothy Chalamet, I hope he wins the Oscar. I really do. But yeah, there's my ranking. Let me know who you wanted me to do a tier list of next.